What's up, YouTube? We're back. It's your boy, Mad Stacker. We're going to round up this series of 4 videos with my 4th trip to the local coin shop in about 8 days. So I had to go back to the west side of town again. And like you've heard me say, every time I go to the west side of town, I always stop in at Katie Coins. I believe I have a small clip. I'll insert that here that I recorded outside the coin shop that day. As a matter of fact, that was before I started my channel, but that was when I knew I was doing it. So that small clip that you're going to see in this video is actually the first recording I ever did as Mad Stacker. What's up, guys? Mad Stacker here, out in the world during this crazy time. I had to come way over to the west side of town to pick something up, and every time I do, this is where I stop. Well, at least the last 2 times and every time going forward. katiecoin.com. This is an awesome little coin store. You can call it an LCS, although it's about 40 minutes from where I live, but it's still, for me, an LCS. So whenever I'm on this side of town, I plan to check this place out. So when I first got here, I realized I did not bring a mask with me today, but they gave me one so I could come inside without breaking the law and getting them in trouble. So show you what I picked up today, guys. I wasn't really looking for anything in particular, but I just, I've got the silver bug. So when I come here, I want to grab something. So I got this 1882 Morgan, mint state 63 for $60. I did not price that to see if I got a good deal on it. I will do that later. I just really liked this coin as I was looking at it, and I went through a lot of different ones, and this is the one I settled on, and I felt like it was a good deal. Also, just to add a little something to the stack, picked up $1 worth of Mercury dimes to add to my constitutional silver. I did spend, and when I do this, for me, it's constitutional silver is all about the weight, right? So, but I'm mad. So, for me, it's how do I make the weight fun and make it something I'm collecting? And I literally spent 20 minutes going through a bag of probably 3,000 dimes to pick out these 10. And next time I come, I'll go through that same bag and probably pick some ones I passed on this time. But today, these are the 10 that caught my eye. So I didn't get too crazy that day. I did just go in and grab a couple things. Spot price had jumped up to $18.72 that day. And I am kicking myself in the behind because I was expecting for the coin store owner to have raised the price of his junk silver, his constitutional silver that day, just because it had gone up so much in the last 4 days since I'd been there, almost $1. But he was still selling at 15 times face. So because I love the Mercury dime so much, I decided I was going to pick up another round of Mercury dimes. So I will run through these real quick with you guys. $19.44, $19.43, $19.39. That's an older one. $19.42. $19.41. Another 41. $43. Well, get in there. $44. I've always seen that trick done. I've always wanted to do it right, and I just did it, and that was awesome. The little put the hand behind and make it focus. 43. Now I see why they do it. 41. All right, I'll push these back so y'all can see them. All right, so we've got a 1939. We've got 241s. Something's not right there. All right, I messed something up. Give me 1 second. All right, that was a 43. All right, so we've got a 1939. We've got 241s, 142, 443s, and 244s. I'll run through the mintages for you real quick. On the 39, there was 34,760,050 made. On the 41, there was 175,090,000. On the 42, there were 205,410,000. On the 43, there was 191,710,000. And then on the 44, there was 231,410,000. And for those of you that are just new to a Mercury dime and just now seeing this, this is a Winged Liberty dime is the official name for it, not a Mercury dime, but the Winged Liberty head. It's a Winged Liberty head dime, and the Winged Liberty head very similar to the Roman god Mercury, so a lot of people call them Mercury dimes. And this was designed by Adolf Wyman. They made these from 1916 to 1945. All right, so we'll set those there, and then we will talk about the star of the show. I got me a PCGS MS63 1882S Morgan. Pretty clean looking coin. Let's see if we can get that to focus just a little bit better. There we go. It's got a little bit too much light on it, but pretty good looking coin. Plenty of detail left on it for the age. But I really like the Morgan. As you've seen on my sticker, I do like Morgans, which is in the clock, and Mercury's, which is in the goggles, and then the Krakens, which you'll get to see a little ways down the road here. Those were my top 3 choices when I had this sticker designed. So I got that done. And I've had some people ask for sticker trades, and I started doing that. So if you do want to do a sticker trade, shoot me an email. It's themadstacker@gmail.com. Just put a "the" in front of madstacker@gmail.com. And I will be more than happy to do a sticker trade with you, not with me. I'll trade myself all day long, but that'd just get weird. So shoot me an email and give me your address, and I will get one in the mail to you, typically that same day. So really like this coin. I know one of my favorite YouTubers, Inefficient Stacker, he's got a challenge for himself going with Morgans. I'm not quite on that level, but that doesn't mean I won't get there. So this is going to end up in my PCGS box when it's time to get all this organized. And I got this for $60 even that day. So I got 15 faced dollar worth of Mercuries and $60 on the Morgan. And as I tell you guys, I'm always going to be transparent. I will show you that there. The 90% silver Mercs, 15 times face, in the 1882 S Morgan, $60. Now, a little details about the 1882 Morgan. This was done by George T. Morgan. That's why it's called a Morgan Silver Dollar. And that is Lady Liberty there. Obviously, the reverse is the eagle with the outstretched wings. And this was made from 1878 to 1904 and replaced the seated Liberty dollar. Now, what's interesting is the reason they stopped making this in 1904 is because they ran out of silver. So they stopped. There was a certain act of Congress that had given them permission or told them to purchase so much silver to make these things, and they continued to make them until they ran out of that silver. And when they ran out, they just stopped. But then, really weird, 1921, they kicked them back up for 1 year and made a whole year of them in 1921. So you'll see a lot of people trying to sell a 1921 Morgan for the same price as some of the older ones, trying to find somebody that doesn't know any better and realized that it was just the extra one. They made quite a few that year. This year on the 1882 S's, they made 9,250,000, which, you know, for that long ago, that's still quite a big mintage for 1882. So appreciate you guys coming to hang out. Tell me what your favorite constitutional is. I know some of you are pretty open about sharing it, but if you're not a content maker and you're just hanging out, let me know in the chat what you like the best. What's your favorite constitutional coins? Do you like the Mercs? Do you feel like that constitutional is necessary to be a base part of your stack? How much do you have? I plan to get a lot more than I have now. I am hoping that we get another dip so I can stock up on some more, but if not, I will buy at the new low price. I understand how that works. This altogether puts my total stack at 154.2599 ounces. I'm all in for $33.77.34, and it brings my average cost per ounce to $21.89. Appreciate you guys hanging out as always. Please hit the like. Please comment. Let's have some conversations. Help me get a little more attention to my channel so I can share this journey with more folks. I love when YouTube is sending this out to, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love people in the community coming over to hang out too, but what I love is when any of us in the community can get YouTube to send us out to somebody that doesn't know anything about the community, and we can draw them in, because every person we can kind of pull out of the matrix and get them into starting to prepare and stack for themselves, the better. So as always, thanks for hanging out, guys. If you're new here, please like, subscribe. I'll be putting out a lot more of these videos. You can see I've still got a lot of stuff here to go through. So I'll be pumping them out as long as you guys are coming to hang out with me and hang out on my journey. And if you are new for the first time, you finally found the right community. Trust me, this is where you want to be. You'll fit in just fine because we are all mad here.